Hello, good evening. Ito maglakad-lakad tayo. 8:20. Nag-ano kami ng ano, nag-search kami nung para sa Kamloops, BC Interior. May sa long weekend na coming sa May, merong soccer ang anak ko. Tapos mag-long drive kami, mga 6-hour drive papunta doon. It's 8 degrees right now. Medyo palubog na yung araw kaya maglakad-lakad muna tayo habang may araw pa. In a few minutes lulubog na yung araw. Ang sunset is pretty soon, in 10 minutes ata. So 8:20 yan, sunset na ayan yung sun dun sa sunset, padilim na. So ayan, I just wanted to add more about yung sa investment sa Canada. So habang nagtatrabaho tayo, kailangan nating i-plan yung retirement. Nung mga 40s ako parang hindi ko masyado, nung nag-reach ako na 40, yan, hindi ko masyado iniisip retirement. Sabi ko matagal pa yan. Tapos nung early 50s na ako, parang sabi ko malapit na pala, yung 60s is just around the corner. So mas maganda kung may time ka dun sa market, yung investment mo nasa market as early as you can. So don't make that mistakes na isipin mo later on. So when you're on your 30s, 40s, even 20s, yung mga first time nyo na magtrabaho, even mga 18 ganyan, mag-umpisa kayo mag-invest. Yun ang parang na-realize ko, no? Nung 18, party hanggang mga 30s, party pa nga yan. Tapos na-realize ko, so that's why I switched to, I went to the Western Canada, because I was living in the East sa Toronto, and there's so much competition sa Toronto. Na-realize ko yung field na IT is there's a lot of new immigrants coming in, right? Dito rin naman sa Vancouver, but andito ako sa North BC, so wala masyadong competition. North BC, I guess is 100k na yung Prince George. Nung dumating ako rito it's rough yung mga potholes here, right? Parang masyado siyang hindi inikip. Dito na tayo. Kita ko dun, for sale. Kano kaya yun? I'll look at it at realtor.ca. So yun, nung kabataan ko hindi masyado ako nag-iisip ng mga retirement. Tapos one more thing pa, yung nasa checking ko is parang tumawag ang TD, nag-set up na appointment. I didn't know about TFSA or RSP. I know about that. Yung tax-free, it was introduced noong 2009. And FHSA, first time home buyer savings account, is introduced noong 2013, I believe. So I didn't know anything about that, those two. RSP I know about before, but alam ko nga is tax deferred. Minsan nagko-contribute ako. But you have to plan it pala, no? Yung pagka yung you have to know about the marginal tax rate, yung the last tax mo. Like if it's over 58,000 yung kinita mo, parang pupunta ka na sa may 30% marginal tax rate, parang ganun. So you have to learn about that. And if you're going over 58,000, yun doon mag-contribute ka sa RSP para bumaba ka ng below ng threshold ng 58,000 para nasa I think 24% yung ano yung dito yung tax rate. So lumilipat. Namin naglilipat kanina kasi maganda yung araw. Time to move. Ako rin parang gusto kong mag-move. Ko lang yung go ng ng HR namin. So I don't wanna stay in the winter here anymore. Anywhere south. Yeah. Maybe even sa Penticton, Kamloops. Yun na siguro. Like Prince George, I don't have gripes when I started kasi parang very dati dito eh. Walang traffic. It's very ideal for my job. But since nung aksidente, parang may PTSD na ako na every time may makita pag IC, lalo na kinakabahan ako mag-drive pag may snow. Yan, tapos pag kami nasasalubong ako may headlight, parang flashback yung aksidente ba. Kaya natin. Anyways, balik tayo sa topic na investment dito sa Canada. So it's better to start as soon as you started working. Open up your TFSA and RSP, and you can open the FHSA too. Yeah, so those three are the gifts from the CRA you take advantage of. Tax-free. Ang FHSA is both tax deferred and tax-free yung growth and gains sa loob. But you have to use it for buying a house, your first home. And if you don't use it in 15 years, you can convert it to RSP. Yan. And you can open it to, even though you have a house, pagka 4 years ka nang nakatira or more sa new house, eligible ka sa FHSA as well. Yun ang pagkakasabi sa akin ng accountant. So yeah, we'll just do some research on that one. 15 years maximum sa FHSA. Then you have to use it for buying house, or otherwise you convert it to RRSP. So I'm also looking at retiring early. Kasi if you have working, you have income, and then pag nag 65 ka na, automatic may CPP, then it's gonna add to your income. It's gonna be more tax. So kaya by 65 or before 65, you can max out your RSP and your TFSA, and then yung RSP you can convert it to REIF, retirement income fund. And then may minimum minimum takeout withdrawal from there. All these accounts you can open sa Wealthsimple, ano. I think Wealthsimple is a gift because you have control over your money. And one thing I learned nung sa TD nga, yung sinasabi ko, yung cash inside the checking account, they converted to RSP and then GIC, and then in 3 years again. But every time I wanted to see how much I gained, I can't. They said they have to wait until it matures yung account, saka mo malalaman, and then they can just send it to you or check your account after all. So in this way, yung Wealthsimple, you have control of it. Pwede kang mag-inquire anytime. You can log in. May mga nga pa, scam na magte-text sa'yo na log into Wealthsimple. Don't open those. Those are scam. Tsaka merong mga text alert na sa Wealthsimple na nagsasabi na, oh, don't open those. I just block it right away and report to spam. Yung mga they're gonna try to log into your Wealthsimple, and then with the link that they send you, and then they can control over get your password or something. So just be aware of the scam. Mga may scam alerts naman na makikita nyo pagka nag-open kayo ng Wealthsimple app ninyo. So you can open your RIF when you're ready for retirement, retirement income fund, and you can withdraw. There's a minimum withdrawal, I think, sa RIF pagka nag-retire ka na. Some people use that, and then i-top off nila yung CPP, I guess, if they get it at 60, and then you can top off from PFSA as well. So make sure in the marginal tax rate is just below yung 58,000, right? Kasi pagka over nag-withdraw ka ng, I don't think pagka wala ka na namang income na sa retirement, you're relying everything on your money that was invested in TFSA, RSP, and or FHSA. Sabi nila savings account, but I call it an investment account, right? So yun, every time na may sinasabi yung president from down south, like all the stocks are getting affected, especially oil. Yan, so, and Canada is right now is getting overtaxed sa gas. Yung ginawa ng Canadian government right now is just suspend yung 10 cents na tax, but it'll come back like after the summer, I guess. So they're not exactly taking it out. So yun, ano tayo, nagpaglakad-lakad. Yan, shout out kay John Alonso. and Sharon Alonso, yung mag-asawa na mga kasalamuhan namin sa Kamloops ngayong May. So yan, nandito na lang at see you next vlog. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell para updated kayo sa ating mga videos. Alright, see you later.